Hey folks, it's uh, getting close to 10 p.m. I was here earlier, and he has basically been gone all afternoon. So the video where I left off, he basically kind of sauntered off in the distance, never came back. I think he was keeping an eye on me because I basically was sitting here, kept the door open, kept the door open, the screen door closed, and the food was there. And he was eyeing me, licking himself and just kind of chilling. I finally called it quits, and I think um, I think I pulled in. So I think the food was out, and then I pulled it in, and then yeah, I started cleaning up, and then he basically just kind of left and disappeared. So I think he was watching me, trying to see what I would do. Anyway, so um, all afternoon I didn't see him again, and I didn't see him in the front. And then in the evening he wasn't here, and I did some barbecuing in the early evening, and yeah, he never showed up. I don't know if maybe I scared him with the barbecue, but anyway, so now he's back, and I think he's waiting for his food. So I'm going to prepare his food, and I'm also gonna get a bag at the Silvervine, one of the bags I didn't use, and then we're gonna do this. So I'll be back. Hey folks. Okay, so I got his food. So basically, yeah, the meow mix plus the Kirkland plus some of the leftover real chicken, and I kind of smeared the real chicken on the balls. Uh, I know he's been kind of turning up his head at the balls. I know when he first saw them, he was like looking at me, saying, "What is this?" And he was like waiting for me to get the balls out or something. Um, so he doesn't like the balls, but they do seem to be slowing him down considerably. The big question mark is if I should have that big red, yellow, squishy ball, or if that's too big for him, and I should go back to the golf ball. So my problem with the golf ball is it may be too small, and it might be too easy for him to get the food. So I'm gonna try it one more time tonight, and then I'll probably make a decision tomorrow. I think I'm gonna lay off the back scrubber. So he's still really skittish. I think he really hates the back scrubber. I think right now he's so skittish. I think I need to rebuild some trust. So I'm gonna lay off the scrubber for now. So I found a oh yeah. So I'm sitting on the catnip+silvervine, but yeah, I'm gonna try the Smarty Cat brand silvervine catnip just to see if there's any difference. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll find out that maybe the Pet Links one, they put very little silvervine in it, so maybe we'll get lucky and the Smarty Cat one has more, or maybe it wasn't fresh, or who knows. But at this point, I got the bags. Let's throw the Hail Mary. The other thing I was going to say was, oh yeah, so online I started looking at buying, what is it, the honeysuckle and the valerian root, and it's not exactly cheap. So on Amazon, it seems like everything minimum is about comes out to about $15, and I think the reason for that is just to deal with shipping and overhead. You can't really get away with buying anything for less than $15, especially when you're talking about free shipping and no Amazon Prime. So it seems kind of expensive, especially for things that I don't even know if they're going to work. And then I got to wait, probably three to 4 weeks for the stuff to ship. So I wasn't exactly thrilled with it. And then I found out just doing some other random searches for valerian root and honeysuckle. There's this one company called SpaceKittyExpress.com, and they basically specialize in all these different forms of catnip and catnip alternatives. And they actually sell us all sample, they actually sell several different sampler packs. So there's like the everything sampler pack, which just basically has everything that they sell, and then they have a couple other ones, including the alternative sampler pack, which is basically for people like me where they've discovered catnip doesn't work. So what are you going to try? So the sampler pack comes with silvervine, and it's not like mixed with catnip, and it's two variants of silvervine. I think it's both the fruit of the silvervine and then probably also the stem, and I think both of them are ground up or something. I'm not sure. And then they also have valerian roots, and I think they mix. Is it the I think they mixed the valerian root with lemongrass. I'm not sure. If not, then it was mixed with the last thing, the honeysuckle. And so the idea is that anyway, so I get a sampler pack, and I think I get some toys to put the stuff in it, and yeah, I'm sorry, this screen door is really screwing up the focus on the camera. So anyway, so that was, I think, 16. Sorry, it was like 13.50 for the sampler pack. And okay, that focuses a little better. Okay, so yeah, so 13.50 for the sampler pack, and then I think it was another 3.50 for shipping. If I bought $30 or more, it would be free shipping. But at this point, I didn't want to spend more on things that probably or possibly may not work for him, so I'll eat the shipping. And hopefully, the shipping will be immediate. It won't be wait 2-3 weeks for Amazon to get around to it. So hopefully, I'll get that this week, and if I'm really lucky, maybe even the first half of the week. But yeah, we'll see. I think it's actually ships from Canada or something, so it actually might take a while. But yeah, we'll see. But it was. But yeah, it was kind of exactly what I was looking for. So keeping my fingers crossed that one of these things is going to work. And so I don't know what the deal is tonight with Scruffy. So maybe he's eating too much because the food is not really enticing him. And I don't know. What's going on in your mind, Scruffy? So, I mean, usually he's much more willing to at least come to the door when the screen door's there. So, sorry, my arm's getting tired. I'm gonna try this again. So yeah, I've been holding the camera straight up. Yeah, sorry, the screen door sucks here. I guess it's okay though. It's not as fuzzy. What's he doing? Is it a furball? Hey, Scruffy. So, I was keeping an eye out for cat vomit. I didn't see any, so I'm hoping we're still on good terms here. So I thought this afternoon it wasn't great, but I mean it was better than the day before. He didn't stomp off, mad. He was just kind of, he backed off and, looking himself in sight. So I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm getting really frustrated. Actually, I'm kind of depressed. This has been going so badly these past couple of days. So I really need some signs of progress because I'm starting to get demoralized here. So I don't know why he's just sitting there. So I think I'm going to sit back on the couch, give him a little distance, see if he comes up to the screen door. So I think I'm going to pause here, and then I will resume if he does that. Hey everybody, it's been maybe 10 minutes or so. I actually never left the seat, I just sat here and was watching him. So he was lying down for a while, then he got up a little bit. Looked like he was watching the TV for a little bit, and then the TV is throwing some treats down, and he started going to the TV, though then he ended up going to the water bowl. Just finished from the water bowl, and now he finally walked up to the screen door. So I guess that means he's finally thinking about eating. But yeah, I don't think he's that hungry, because yeah, he's taking his merry time. And then yeah, I guess it's about 10 now. Yeah, it's almost 10. So I guess yeah, the past couple nights we've been doing this kind of late, so this is actually early. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to reset our schedules here, because yeah, we keep getting later and later and later. But yeah, the whole cat vomit thing didn't help. Yeah, because yeah, I think I got screwed up, because yeah, basically when the cat vomited, I had to do an emergency trip to Costco to get some better cat food, and then I didn't get home till late because of that. And so yeah, our schedule's been shifted, and then yeah, he disappeared, because yeah, he used to come, I think, somewhere between 6 to 8, and now he's been kind of disappearing. And yeah, he hasn't been here till like 10:30, so he's early today, but I don't think he's that hungry. Is that right? You're not that hungry? Not that interested in the food? See the food there? What do you think, Scruffy? You want some food, or are you just looking? Because yeah, he hasn't even sniffed it yet. Doesn't that food look good? Okay, so my plan for tonight is, yeah, so I'll take the food bowl out to the chair as usual. I'm not going to use the brush. I'll probably put the food bowl a little bit closer to me, just to get him a little bit close, used to me again. I might even kick the brush away, put it on the table or something. So he'll have to get closer to me, but he doesn't have to worry about the brush this time, at least for tonight. And then hopefully if the valerian root or the honeysuckle works, then I'll put it on the brush, and then he'll like the brush. The other thing I want to try is the silvervine, so when I go out there, I'll probably, the first thing I do after I get situated is I'll sprinkle some silvervine just to see if there's any reaction this time. Doubt it. But. So I'm kind of waiting for him to make a move, try to sniff the food, paw at it. On the other hand, yeah, we're not that far from each other. Yeah, the screen door is between us, so I'm sure he feels a little safer because of that. But I mean, the fact is, yeah, we are relatively close at the moment, so hopefully he's going to get reacclimated to me being closer. Isn't that right, Scruffy? You hate me? Can't stand how I smell? Smell like a nasty human? Yeah, speaking of which, yeah, I've been thinking I need to probably get him used to my scent more, so I need to, basically, I need to like get like a gym towel and soil it, use it for like a week or two, and then start serving it with like under the food bowl or something. So every time he eats, he associates my smell with it. Just and because it's a gym towel, it'll be a very strong smell. So that's on my to-do list. It's actually been colder, so I haven't been sweating as much. Yeah, and then the gyms have been closed because of lockdowns. So basically, I have to get exercise old-fashioned way by going outside. So I have to go running or biking, or I actually have a little place to do pull-ups. So.
And Scruffy's seen me do the pull-ups every now and then and looks at me weird from a distance. What's that human doing? Isn't that right, Scruffy? Think humans are weird? Good for nothing humans. Making you sit at this door for your food. It just won't magically come to you as it's supposed to. You're just supposed to appear, and everything's supposed to be magical and served to you on a platter, right? Shouldn't have to go through these shenanigans, right? Okay, so his... Oops, what was that? You throw up? Better not be a mouse. Well, I guess it'd be good if it was in... Well, I don't want him throwing up a mouse, but it'd be good, good he's catching rodents. So, what's wrong? Did you sneeze? Is that snot? Is that cat snot? Is that cat COVID? I don't think I'm supposed to say that word. I hear YouTube hates hates it. I think it's supposed to be okay now. But, beer snot, cat malware. Yeah, it doesn't even look at me. I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. If he looks at me, we'd get into a staring contest probably. I always forget to blink. So maybe that's a sign he's more comfortable. I don't know. I didn't check his tail when he was approaching. Was it down or up? I'm sure it was down, but apparently degrees of how high and how low indicate like how scared the cat is. The fact he's coming over here, like, seriously, why are you that scared? I mean, you know enough to come right to the door and come right next to me, get your food. You've gotten food every single time. Nothing bad's ever happened to you. You throwing up, that's on you. That's not on me. You're a feral cat. You shouldn't get to be choosy. The food is perfectly fine. Eating me out of house and home, dude. Isn't that right? Yeah, so you don't care anything about like me being eaten out of house and home. Just want your food without golf balls. What's wrong with you? Can't you take? I demand that you take these golf balls out. So the other day he threw up in front of us on the camera. I know when I first presented him the bowl, I put more water in it than ever before, so it was a little soupy. And I know he was looking at it for a while. I think that was on tape. And it was like, yeah, what is this? Get rid of the water. I don't want to eat this. And eventually, I just sat there and eventually ate it. But I'm thinking maybe he knew that the water wasn't going to agree with him, maybe. And so that in that particular case, maybe that's what led to the vomiting. I don't know. I mean, it could have been the brushing, it could have been the jitters, it could have been catnip. Who knows? So many factors. But that definitely was the most water. Yeah, so there's a fire station not too far from here. So, and the street's not the main street is close. So yeah, we get the siren a lot. My neighbor's dogs howl a lot. So he just heard I think it was the refrigerator pump, probably the ice maker. And he's like getting all jittery because of the refrigerator ice maker. Everything makes you skittish. Maybe I should have called you Skittles or Skittish or something instead of Scruffy. You don't have enough color to be called Skittles. So I'm working on so as I record this, I actually haven't posted any YouTube videos, so there's a backlog now. I'm still trying to figure out the video editing software and the process. I've done YouTube videos before for other business purposes, but this is the workflow is a bit different, and I'm not used to me just kind of rambling on, so I'm not sure how to edit these, because a lot of this is just waiting and watching what Scruffy's going to do. Usually I do the exact opposite. I have something very specific I need to say, and I have like slides or pictures or images or audio or something that needs to accompany it, so it's very different style presentation. So I don't know how these are going to come out, but I bought Final Cut Pro last year because I thought I was going to do some heavier editing for some of the business stuff I was doing. There have been some complications in that, so I haven't actually used it. So now I'm actually starting to learn how to use it, and so there's a little bit of a learning curve. I actually just started uploading my first videos today, so hopefully, we'll get caught up soon. My internet speed actually really sucks, so that's actually going to be the bigger problem. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And I don't know if it's silly, but I'm recording using 1080p, 30 frames per second. That's probably like way overkill considering the resolution. It's got a little fuzzy because the lighting isn't very good, and then just watching Scruffy here is it's kind of an ugly cat. Do we need it in high resolution? Hey, Scruffy. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't break the screen. He better not spray. I just saw him kick up his leg. So I'll let him So that was the most aggressive I've seen him with the screen, so I think he's getting impatient. But okay, I'll let him finish his water before I open the screen, because I know he's just going to back up again and get startled and whatever, so. So honestly, I don't know what makes a good cat video. There's so many of them, and quite a few of them actually have pretty good editing and polish. I have no idea how to edit these in the sense of like design, workflow, background music, cuts. Maybe stretching. Stretching? Okay, I'm gonna give you your food, Scruffy, so I'm gonna open the door. Okay. And I'm gonna grab the catnip+silvervine, bring the bowl out, and I'll let him walk back. Okay. Close the screen door. And I'm going to put the bowl a little bit closer to me. Oops. And he got scared. And I'm going to take this, put it on the table. Okay, so the scrubber is off the floor. And now I'm going to sprinkle some silvervine. So give me a moment here if I can get my balance. I don't know if I can hold the camera and open the package at the same time, but I'll try. I might have to find the phone. Okay, I got the package open. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of this catnip+silvervine and sprinkle a puddle right in front of the bowl. And he's looking at me weird. So what are you doing? I'm gonna move the bowl a little bit. That was the TV, not him. With the meows. Okay, so we have bowl, silvervine, and he's coming. And yeah, he's not interested in the silvervine. Yep. Want some food? It's all ready. It's your meal. And even got chicken for you. Don't get used to it. I just scratched my nose. He's so jittery. Come on, Scruffy. I'm not doing anything. Not doing anything, Scruffy. Gonna have to get used to me. Okay, so one thing I might do is I'm gonna get a little bit closer with the phone and the camera because I do want him to get a little more used to me. I didn't put the bowl probably close enough to me to really get him into personal space. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'll zoom out the camera a little bit. It's okay. It's just me. So I zoomed out the camera all the way, and I'm actually physically zooming in, so I'm trying to get kind of close to him, get him used to this. And actually, this is a good angle, so I can try to see how he's dealing with the balls. So the big one seems to be the biggest problem for him. I don't know if he's smart enough to figure out how to roll the big one. And so yeah, he freaked himself out earlier today because he was trying to move the big one and it hit him on the head. It rolled back on him and he thought something was touching him and he freaked out. You know, it's like if I had done something, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. Hey, Scruffy. Not doing anything. I shift my foot a little bit. But come on, I'm not even close to you. So I'm actually going to see if I can get my foot a little closer to him. Hey, Scruffy. He's actually moving the bowl closer to me, trying to maneuver it to get the food. Okay, now he's moving the bowl away from me. So he's right next to my ankle, so he's doing okay, I guess. He's getting kind of close to me. Oops, I just panned the camera and he freaked out, but he wants that food right now, so. So right now, we're doing okay. But yeah, it's really disappointing that the silvervine isn't doing anything. So we have 2 brands down, one in reserve, but I don't think that's going to do anything. So that was the expensive. The one that's left is the expensive $10 bottle. I don't know if it's worth driving back to PetSmart to return it because it's kind of a far drive. So I might just end up eating that cost because, you know, throwing away gas money versus throwing away catnip. Or, you know, catnip plus silvervine. Well, he kind of figured it out, so he's managed to maneuver the big ball. So maybe I will keep this. I don't know, maybe I'll try the small golf ball just for comparison. Because yeah, this is slowing him down, so that's what I wanted. He's kind of into it, so he's pushing the bowl around trying to get to the food. So when he's doing that, he's, you know, kind of not paying attention to me. So we're actually really close right now. I'm like right on top of him, and he's like right next to my ankle. So he's like almost forgotten I'm here. And, yeah, he's using his paw. That was you, dude, not me. Freaks himself out, thinking I'm doing something. It's all him. So I'm sorry if this angle sucks, but yeah, this is kind of the trade-off of, you know, trying to befriend him when he doesn't really trust you. So I don't get to pick my camera shots too easily and still accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. I do have a little podium stand. So a tripod for the camera, so I could set that up, but that would presume I know exactly where he's going to be. And you know, you notice we've been kind of shifting around. Well, he ate everything except for one little thing stuck to the ball. Zoom in again. So did you enjoy your meal, Scruffy? I gave you real chicken again. I hope you don't get used to that, because I'm not going to keep doing that. So I've been giving him a little, I've been giving him a little bit of that canned chicken I opened the other day. It's a pretty big can, considering, Costco, really knows how to give you value. And they're little oversized, cans. I thought we'd be done with it, but I don't even think we're halfway. So I'm actually probably going to freeze some of the chicken just so it doesn't go to waste, and then I'll defrost it when, as I need it. So he'll actually have a slow stream of chicken going on probably for a while assuming I actually fetch it from the freezer as I need more. So I'm gonna have to wash my legs after this to make sure I didn't catch any fleas. I don't know if I'm imagining it. I feel an itch on my right leg. I'm not sure if it's flea or just me being kind of, oh no, I got things. Could be an ant too, for all I know. But, so when I was at PetSmart, I was looking at their flea collar, flea powder section. So I saw, they have collars, but there's no way I'm going to be able to get a collar on him. He's way too antsy. I'd have to trap him basically and force him down and never get anything on him. So I was looking at like maybe powders or something, and all I saw were like carpet cleaners or something like that. So where's he going? So yeah, I'm a little disappointed. So 2 nights ago, when he was happier, he basically went to the corner, the corner here instead of like getting a lot of distance from me. So today he's backed away quite a bit. So I would say he's still not really trusting me. So I don't think we're making any progress here. I think, honestly, I think we're about where we were 2 days ago, and worse off than we were 3 days ago before he started vomiting. Because yeah, I can't even get the brush near him, let alone touch him with it. So yeah, I'm gonna really need that. I need a miracle from that Space Kitty Express, the valerian root or the honeysuckle. I think those are my last chances. Because yeah, he completely ignored the catnip here. I mean, you can see he just walked right past it. Didn't even like know it was there. Isn't that right? I think this cat's broken, but I guess we'll find out for real. You know, if none of those 4 things work, then yeah, I think he's broken. And might have to return to sender. Yeah, warranty claim, though. Unfortunately, yeah, I think the warranty's expired on him. I don't know how old Scruffy here is. I'm guessing, you know, he's at least several years old, if not much older. I don't know if I want to get into it, but yeah, I think he's been around for at least a few years, if not more. Yeah, I won't get into those details now, but I wasn't keeping very good visual, contact identification with the cats in our yard. So we've had cats in the yard for kind of ongoing for years and years. It's always been a problem. Always try to chase them away, and they always seem to come back. I believe for the past couple years, I started recognizing this one. I think I didn't really start paying attention. I think until the quarantine, because I had nothing better to do, and so, but I'm pretty sure this one for at least the last year, I'm pretty sure about, because he's been getting pretty bold. He's been coming on to, he's been coming onto the deck, and we used to chase him away. But yeah, he would come onto this deck. He'd actually sit on this table sometimes. He used to just perch on the table some days, and yeah, he always lays out on the deck over there, and he's kind of a jerk. so we shoo him away. He always comes back, and can't get rid of him. And so now with the quarantine, I'm like, okay, if I can't shoo him away, can I at least get him to, can we be friends maybe? But yeah, that's not going so well. But hey, I came back, so hey, Scruffy. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, dude. Okay, so I guess he's going to be a diva and going away. He knows I can't see him around that corner. I could follow him, but he'll just run. What a diva. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I might have to get a dog. And I'll show him. Anyway, I think we're committed on this for at least... So we're committed at least until I get the valerian root and the honeysuckle, and then we'll see. But I don't know. This is frustrating. So if any of you guys out there have ideas, tips, or whatever, I'd love to hear them. Of course, by the time I post this, it's going to be a little late. So there's going to be a delay just because I got a backlog, but we'll get there. So anyway, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.